Hey everybody, welcome back. Trailer reaction time, and today I've got a trailer somehow I missed the first trailer for. Also a trailer that for some people might be mildly controversial based on who made it. But we'll get into all that in a minute. Today we're here for trailer number 2 for Flight Risk. Something I hope I never become because I really enjoy airplane travel. Airports, not as much. It has been a lot nicer since I got like clear and TSA pre. And then I use a lot of frequent flyer miles to upgrade to first class, even for short flights, because short flights are cheap, but I get more room and I get free drinks if it's not an early, well, I can have free drinks on an early morning flight, but I sleep on early morning flights. But late night flight, free drinks, room to pull out my Switch and play some Batman or whatever. Anyways, I don't have a joke for this. If you want to see this trailer without my rambling face in the way, there's a link in the description below, or something's popping up right about now. You can click on that, check it out, come on back, watch me watch this. And then maybe we'll geek out over together if it's geek out worthy. It probably is, because listen, it's a Mel Gibson film. Mel Gibson, as a person, has had a history of problematic. It's not even a political thing. I'm just talking about like those arrest tapes and the words that came out of his mouth and stuff like that. Problematic. However, it is a case of trying to separate the art from the artist because the man is a phenomenal director. He has made some of the greatest, some of the greatest films of all time. I'm not saying like there are filmmakers above him, films above him, sure. But when you think about things like Braveheart, When We Were Soldiers, Heartbreak Ridge, God, there was something else I wanted to put on that list, but he's made phenomenal films. So this also has a really great cast. And I like the idea of it being about flight risk. It should be very intense. I guess it's got Mark Wahlberg in there. Somebody else who maybe said a thing sometimes that people still won't let go. Which, I mean, sometimes you shouldn't let go. Sometimes it's like, hey, you know, maybe. I don't know the story of his. I don't know if he ever apologized for it. I don't know. But if it's been apologized and everything, let people learn and grow from their mistakes. I don't know that the director 100% has. He seems... Anyways, we're trying to go down there. We're here to look at the film itself and see if it's something that is a work of art that we want to go enjoy and let it take us on a joyride of emotions and feelings and thrills and, you know, whatever. That being said and done, please try to remember my channel. You know, obviously I have my own politics, my own thoughts. It's pretty clear if you watch me, but I do try to keep them mostly to myself. It's supposed to be a place for escapism, but above all, when we're talking about trailers, we are here to appreciate the art of filmmaking. Because in 100 years, people might remember this movie and they won't remember any of the trouble behind it, behind the person. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at. Anyways, let's get to it. We fixed the glasses for glare. Let's watch.
Deputy Harris? Daryl Booth. Hope you like flying.
Topher?
I never flew a fugitive before.
Government witness, not fugitive.
Ready to go?
Is it always this bumpy?
You get used to it. Moretti's very disappointed in you, and he wants you dead.
Oh, shit.
Mayday, mayday. We've been compromised. Tell me how to fly this thing.
Pay attention! That's the good part. I'm gonna enjoy this. You ever see a face turn this color before? Huh? I'm gonna tear you apart. Y'all need a pilot?
Only in theaters January 24th.
You know, once it started, I kind of remember. Did we actually do the first trailer? I don't recall, but it does actually look good. It looks like an encapsulated, intense, fantastic thrill ride of a time. The only complaint, let's get the one complaint out of the way. I don't mind, as an actor, I enjoy Mark Wahlberg. I'm sorry, he really cemented himself with me for The Big Hit. I love that movie. A killer soundtrack, killer cast, super fun. A big dumb fun. Plus, the finale is in a video store, and there's Troma posters everywhere. It's probably because that's what they can afford. But still, like, that just cemented it as something awesome to me. But man, what's with his hair in this? I appreciate and applaud him, because a lot of, like, you know, handsome Hollywood actors would never do this. But for him to do a kind of, you know, balding... What do you call that when it's not like completely bald? It's not just slightly balding. It's not quite a Larry Fine haircut, but it doesn't. I don't know, the hair people on this show. It just in the shots I saw in the trailer, it looks intentionally done, and maybe that's a plot point. It doesn't look a natural thing where they pulled off a wig and he's supposed to look like that naturally. So maybe it is a plot point. I don't know. Everything else, though, at least from that trailer, give the trailer cutter or the editor a raise. Trailers, I love the arts of trailers. I got to bring this up every now and then. Obviously, filmmaking is my biggest passion in the world. Outside of that, well, actually music and then filmmaking, but very close, right? And very intertwined. But trailer editing, I like even more than filmmaking. A great trailer is always going to be even better than the great movie. Well, I shouldn't say always. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I think winter in Kentucky is officially transitioning in today. The allergies have been out of the roof, off the chain. My allergies have been horrible today. Mary was feeling it yesterday. She's like, something's changing. I'm having stuffy, blah, blah, blah. I'm having it today. Pardon me for this. I'm a professional YouTuber. But I want to finish my thoughts. And if I actually edited everything I do, I could never get it done. Okay. That said, the movie looks great. The cast is fun. I love Topher Grace. I love when Topher Grace plays a bad guy. Like, I'm thinking Predator. What was the Adrian Brody? Predators, you know. So I'm excited for that. I'd go see that. I mean, it looks really cool. I got that Regal Unlimited. I need to get back to the theater. There's some things, a lot of stuff came out over Christmas. I don't go during Christmas because everybody's there at Christmas. And I do like a nice theater experience, which I usually get. But it's because I know how to, you know, time things and plan things to avoid people. But yeah, looks great to me. How do you feel about it? Are you excited? How do you feel about Mark Wahlberg's hair? What's your favorite Mark Wahlberg movie? My second favorite is probably Ted. He's really good in that. I like when Mark Wahlberg does comedy. I like him better as comedy than serious drama or action. Didn't even mind him in the Transformers movies. Not that those were the best of the best, but he was still kind of fun in those. Let me hear it. Oh, geek out with me in the comments. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Other than that, click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. And if you want to say that with me, if it puts a smile on your face, if it gets the chemicals in your brain going, let's do it. If it's not your thing, that's fine. I'm not forcing it on anybody. I'm looking at the wrong camera. But if you want to, let's go. We will get through this. We will get through this together. I feel better. I hope you do too. Also, I just feel that, I don't know, I'm feeling the need to tack on to that because I may have a lot of newer people here. Like when I talk about filmmaking, I grew up in filmmaking. I grew up in trailers, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes I can get really excited at the start of something because I'm even excited about like just the nitty gritty technical details. Like, you know, people talk about how I teared up at the start of the Rise of Skywalker trailer or whatever, the teaser back in the day. What got me so excited was sensing that it felt like it was shot on film, seeing the grain structure in the shot, seeing the contrast of the light and the dark and how they're playing that, how much or how little saturation, even things like that I nerd out over like instantly. This one looks fairly typical. It doesn't have that digital sheen, so I appreciate that. It does have a bit of a grittier film sheen, at least from the trailer. Anyways, where were we? So we did the thing, right? And we get through this. We will get through this together. Check out my music anywhere you listen to music. Look up TheEricButts. Try a couple of songs. Again, the nitty gritty is in the details. I will say my only complaint with the Mary EP Part 1 is it's a little overproduced. I need to bring a little bit more up and down dynamics in there. Some of the songs have that. Two of the songs, not as much as I'd like, but it's damn near radio-ready perfection as far as I'm concerned. You may not like the genre, but you'll like the quality, and it'll get stuck in your head. I make very catchy melodies. And then you can get excited for some new music coming this year. The Mary EP Part 2, a couple of singles, and then I get to start on some other cool stuff. And of course, we're going to do some short films or music videos, whatever. We're going to do cooking. We got video game Let's Plays coming. New stuff on the membership channel. You know, by the end of the month at least. You can follow all that right here, or you can go to TheEricButts.com for all the funky butts fun you're looking for. There's more in the links in the description below, so click that see more button to see more butts. I need to get out of here so I can go blow my nose properly. And I think my meds are kicking in, allergy meds, but I'm going to watch some more stuff and then have some fabulous dinner. I'll see you all later.